Hey, you guys. How are you? All right, grab your compensation book and let's dive into our next topic, which is understanding what it takes to get to the different ranks. We are talking rank qualifications and unilevel payout. All right, okay, so we have already began to dive in and understand the Young Living terminology, right? We are understanding the importance of how you get paid early on and are compensated for getting people started on this journey in multiplication, not just enrolling people ourselves, but getting other people, enrolling others, and we're compensated for that. We've also talked about the Rising Star bonus and how it's setting you up for a firm foundation, strong foundation of success. And the next thing we're going to talk about are what are these different ranks? How do we get to these different ranks? And why is it important? How does it benefit us by up ranking? Okay? Today, again, I just want to tell you thank you for investing in yourself. Thank you for diving in and really being intentional with understanding the compensation plan. I get it. This may not be your cup of tea, but it's so vital for your success with this company to understand how you get paid, understand the different ranks, and to understand all of the lingo. So thank you for continuing to push in, to dive in, and to understand all of this. All right, so let's get started. The very first thing that I want to discuss with you today is just what the different ranks are and then what it takes to get to those ranks, okay? We're going to understand that first, and then we're going to dive in and we're going to look at what you're compensated for when you hit those ranks. We're going to start off by discussing the differences between the ranks of star, senior star, and executive. These are the first three ranks that I want you to understand, okay? Now, here's the deal. One of the things that I want you to quiz yourself on that you need to be getting it just like that. I mean, it needs to be like spot on. People ask you a question, what does it take to get to star? You need to be able to say right away, 500 OGV. Hey, what does it take to get to senior star? 2,000 OGV. The things that we're about to discuss, I want it to be second nature to you. I want the word executive to come up and you to be able to say 4,000 OGV, 2 legs at 1,000, okay? So what we're saying here is what it takes to get you to certain ranks. Now, there is one more rank. When you very first get started, you are called a distributor, okay? You are called a distributor. That is whenever you very first get started and whenever your OGV is less than 500. Whenever your OGV is less than 500, you are a distributor. We've got a guest walking in. It's okay. I get easily distracted, but we're going to keep on moving right along here. Distributor. You are a brand new distributor. Your OGV is less than 500. You are not at the rank of star yet. You are the rank of distributor. Now, let me throw a little idea here out at you. Let's say you are a big, heavy spender. Massive, huge, heavy spender. You want to buy it all when you very first get started, and you decide, I'm placing a 500 PV order. You are no longer going to be called a distributor. You are going to be a star. Why is that? Because a star has 500 OGV or more. So remember what OGV is. OGV is your PV plus everybody else's PV. So if your PV is 500, that means your OGV is 500. That means you are a star. Yay you. It was that simple. You didn't even sign up anybody. You just placed a large order. You are now at the rank of star. The qualification for that rank is 500 OGV. Now, the next rank to go from a star to a senior star is you need to have 2,000 OGV. 2,000 OGV. Hey, right there, you could be a heavy spender and you could order $2,000. I mean, I think maybe I've seen it happen once or twice in my organization. You may order 2,000 and hey, you've bought your way right into senior star. Usually at this stage of the game, you are starting to grow your business. You are starting to enroll people and they're starting to enroll people. So you're going to see that at 2,000 OGV, organizational group volume, you are now at the rank of senior star. Finally, in this setup here is the rank of executive. What does it take to get to the rank of executive? Well, you've got to have 4,000 OGV, and this is the first time that we have thrown a new dynamic into the equation. Not only do you have to have 4,000 OGV, but you need to have 2 legs at 1,000 OGV each, okay? So right here is the first time that we're introduced to why it's important to understand the concept of legs and why you need those in your organization. So if you are at the rank of executive, that means you have got 1 leg at 1,000 OGV. You've got another leg at 1,000 OGV. Okay? Well, right there, that's only 2,000. So one right here could be 3,000, and this could be 1,000, making you at 4,000 OGV. And because you've got 2 legs at least 1,000 OGV or more, you are now at the rank of executive. Okay? So you've got distributor is anything less than 500. You've got star that's at 500 up to 1999. Once it hits over to 2,000 OGV, you are at the rank of senior star. And next is executive. Once you've doubled that OGV to 4,000 and you've got 2 legs at least 1,000 and you've got 4,000 OGV, you are at the rank of executive. Now, let me tell you something through here. You have got to be placing a 100 PV order to qualify for these ranks, okay? For you to be a star, for you to be a senior star, for you to be an executive, you have got to be placing a 100 PV order. It does not have to be on ER. However, it makes sense that if you are making consistent monthly orders of 100 PV, you need to be on ER. You need to be on Essential Rewards. But the only requirement for you hitting those ranks is 1, placing a 100 PV order, and then reaching these milestones of the OGV, okay? Again, star 500, senior star 2,000, executive 4,000 with 2 legs at 1,000. What it's doing at this point of executive is it's helping you build a foundation, a stronger foundation. Now you've got to have 2 legs. Now you've not just enrolled 1 person and they're going, you've enrolled 2 people and they're going, okay? That is your requirements. You are going to see that from the rank of star to Royal Crown Diamond, you only need to be placing this 100 PV order to maintain your rank and to get those paychecks, okay? So you only have to be doing the 100 PV order and then meeting these requirements. Now, what are you getting compensated on at these levels? I'm so glad you asked. Let's get a different marker. And on the ranks of star, you are getting paid on levels 1 through 3. Do you remember the difference between legs and levels? Remember, this is a leg, this is a leg. This is a level. This is your level 1. And if these people enroll somebody, this is your level 2, okay? So, in this scenario up here, I'm so sorry, not distributor, right here, in star, you're getting paid on levels 1 through 3. At the rank of senior star, you're getting paid on levels 1 through 4. And executive, you are now getting paid up to 5 levels deep. You are now getting paid on levels 1 through 5. Okay? Again, one more time. Star 1 through 3, senior star 1 through 4, and executive 1 through 5. Now, I'm going to erase this, and we are going to write out a little scenario here and show you how much you get paid and on what ranks. Okay, so again, if this is you and you are starting to grow your organization, I'm so proud of you. You're doing such a good job. We're only going to do this just like this. We're not going to spider it out a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that far down? There you go. Okay. This is your level 1. This is your level 2. This is your level 3. This is your level 4. And this is your level 5. These are the levels of your legs. In this scenario, you've got 2 legs. You've got 5 levels, 2 legs. At the rank of star, let's just say you're a star, you are going to be getting paid, remember, on levels 1 through 3. So that means you're going to be getting paid here, here, and here. You're going to be making percentages of their PV orders on those legs, no matter what it is, no matter if it's 50 PV, no matter if it's 10 PV, no matter if it's 10,000 PV, whatever the PV totals are, it's what you're making. On level 1, these percents never change. You are making 8%. On level 2, you are making 5%. On levels 3, 4, and 5, you are making 4%. You will forever always make 8% on your level 1. All of this is called Unilevel Payout. This is Unilevel Payout. Remember we talked about the Fast Start bonus and the kit bonus. That is a payout. This is Unilevel Payout. This is something that you are making on top of all of your bonuses, okay? So you've got 8% on level 1, 5% on level 2, 4% on level 3, 4% on level 4, and 4% on level 5. At the rank of star, you are now able to touch 3 of these payouts. The beauty of this compensation plan is it's wanting you to continue to grow. So at the rank of senior star, you are getting paid on levels 1 through 4. So now that you've got, remember what senior star is, you're going to need to learn it backwards and forwards. That's 2,000 OGV. Now you're getting paid on levels 1, 2, 3, and 4 as a senior star. If you've got this graph, it is, I'm a visual learner, and I want you to open up your book and just stare at this graph, okay? We've given you a visual example where we say the 8%, the 5%, the 4%, the 4%. I'm telling you, look at this over and over in the book until it is crystal clear to you, okay? So senior star, you're getting paid down on all of those, and when you hit the rank of executive, now you get paid all the way down to level 5, okay? And these percentages are always going to stay the same. 8%, 5%, 4%, 4%, 4%. On the PV of the people in that level in your organization, okay? All right, so you will find that that is the ranks of distributor, star, senior star, and executive. That's what it takes to qualify you, and that is what you are getting paid out, okay? Now, the only thing that something comes into play here, and it's altered just a little bit, and it's a little confusing, so put those thinking caps on. It's whenever someone is in the fast start range, okay? Whenever someone is qualifying for fast start, meaning they are in their first 3 months, Young Living is compensating you over, or compensating somebody over and beyond the norm in that fast start period. So whenever Young Living is compensating somebody over and beyond during that time frame of the 25% and the 10%, do you remember what we discussed? At that stage of the game, their unilevel pay is going to be adjusted for those 3 months. Meaning, if you have got somebody on any of these levels in your organization and they're in their first 3 months, that number is going to be altered a little bit because somebody is already making a huge payout on them. So your unilevel is going to be that percentage of 30% of their PV. Now, hear me out. Let me explain to you, okay? Let's say this person right here places a 100 PV order. It's their very first month, meaning they're on fast start. Typically, you would make 8% of 100 PV. In this scenario, though, Young Living is going to break that number down, and you are going to take 30% of 100, which is 30. Okay? So you're going to be taking 30% of that number, and you are only going to be making the 8% on that 30 PV. So this only comes into play, and this is the only time that that is different, is when people are in that fast start stage. So if you love math and you're going to calculate stuff and you think something is a little off, I did not make exactly 8% on 100, it's because they're probably in their fast start and you're going to be making the 8% on 30% of their PV. Again, I know it's a little confusing, but it is just how Young Living had to do it because somebody's being overly compensated in a grand way in the fast start bonus. So that is the ranks of distributor, star, senior star, and executive. If you will then go to the next page in your book, we are going to talk silver through Royal Crown Diamond, okay? Now, what I love about this is that Young Living never changes the requirements of how much you have to order to get paid. Even at these upper ranks, you only have to order 100 PV a month to get your payout from Young Living. No matter if it's silver, no matter if it's star to Royal Crown Diamond. If I want to make my Royal Crown Diamond paycheck, I only have to do a 100 PV order, okay? Now, here at silver and above is where we have a new factor that comes in that was not seen at the ranks of star through executive, and that is a PGV requirement, okay? A PGV requirement. Just like you have to have a 100 PV order you purchase, you've got to have 1,000 PGV on top of the other requirements that we're about to go through. So across the board, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown, and royal crown, you have got to have 1,000 PGV. If you don't remember what that was, go back and watch the Young Living terminology video, okay? So let's talk what the requirements are to get you to these ranks. Silver. You have got to have 10,000 OGV, and you need to have 2 legs at 4,000 OGV each, okay? Now, this is great. Executive was the last one that we talked about, which was the 4,000 OGV and 2 legs at 1,000. Now we're starting to grow that. You've got those 2 legs at 1,000. Well, let's promote them. Let's encourage them to go from 1,000 to 4,000. Once this is you and your OGV is 10K and you have got 2 legs at 4,000 each, obviously, you're going to have some more volume in there somewhere. Hopefully it's another leg, and you've got at least 2,000 there. You've got your OGV needed at 10,000. You've got 2 legs. And remember, right there is your PGV. You're going to have 2,000 PGV plus whatever you've ordered is your PGV. So great. High five. You are now at the rank of silver. 10,000 OGV, 2 legs at 4,000. The rank of gold comes after silver. Gold, you need 35,000 OGV. And now, how this was 2 legs at 4, here at gold, you need an additional leg. Now you need 3 legs. You need 3 legs at 6,000 OGV. Do you see what's happened? Young Living is now compensating you for continuing to grow and build out your organization. And not only is it adding another leg, that volume in those legs are bumping up ever so slightly. So at gold, you are at 35,000 OGV, and you have got 3 legs at least 6K. You have still got to have that 1,000 PGV. It never changes. Silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown, and royal. 100 PV order, 1,000 PGV. Now it went from 10,000 OGV volume, you plus everybody in your organization. Now it went to 35K. From here, you were at 2 legs at 4,000. Now you're 3 legs at 6,000. It keeps on going from there. Now you're at the rank of platinum. I'm so excited that you're growing. You're at the rank of platinum. That is 100,000 OGV. And wait for it, an additional leg, 4 legs at 8,000 OGV each. The 100 PV order from your personal order and the 1,000 PGV order is still needed, okay? That is at platinum. You now have an additional leg, 8 legs. Now let's go to the rank of diamond. Diamond is 250,000 OGV and an additional leg, 5 legs at 15,000 OGV. Diamond, 250,000 OGV, 5 legs at 15,000, a 100 PV order as always, and a 1,000 PGV order as always at the rank of silver and above. Now you've got the rank of crown diamond, and that is 750,000 OGV. Wait for it, 6 legs. Now you need 6 legs at 20,000 OGV each. Each one of your legs now need to have 20,000 OGV. 100 PV order, 1,000 PGV. Now you've got royal crown diamond. That is 1.5 million OGV, and that is 6 legs. Now not at 20,000, but at 35,000 OGV. Same 100 PV order and 1,000 PGV, okay? This is the very tip top, as of right now, the pay scale and the ranks with Young Living. What does that tell you? When I'm looking at that, I am seeing that for me to be compensated at the max level payout, I need 6 legs. 6 legs. I need 1.5 million OGV, but I only need 6 legs. I don't need 100 legs. I don't need 50 legs. I don't need 20 legs. I don't need 10 legs. I need 6 legs at 35,000 to hit the top level of the company. Keep that in your mind. We're going to be talking videos later following this comp series on structure. That is the one major thing that stood out to me when I started growing my business. Monique, I want to hit the top level Royal Crown Diamond. What does that require? 6 legs. Keep that in your mind, okay? 6 legs. You need 6 legs. All right. Those are the qualifications. Let's talk the payout. Great. Fantastic. You've hit these ranks. What are the perks? What great things come my way when I hit these ranks? Well, Unilevel Payout is always going to stay the same from what you just built up to at executive. Okay? So the Unilevel, you are going to be getting paid on levels 1 through 5, just like you did at the rank of executive. When you hit the rank of executive, you have maxed out your reach in Unilevel Payout. You have. So at the rank of silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown, and Royal Crown Diamond, you are going to be getting paid on levels 1 through 5. Do you remember those percentages? Level 1, 8%. Level 2, 5%. Level 3, 4, and 5, 4%. So you go, well, Monique, well, why do I ever want to rank past executive? Am I going to be making anything differently? Oh, my friend. This is where the money gets absolutely mind-boggling. I hear so many people, even to this day, go on and on about my Unilevel pay, my Unilevel pay. Can I tell you, Unilevel pay is awesome. Can I tell you with my paycheck right now, the way I am compensated because I've hit the rank of silver or above, the bonuses and the payout that I receive because of that versus my Unilevel, it pales in comparison. And we will talk about that more in the structure videos. Whenever you get to the rank of silver and above, you start making 2 other additional payouts. Okay? Now, you need to hear me out. This is where the money goes crazy. And we're going to discuss these payouts in detail in the next video because it's a little complicated, but I just want you today to understand you are getting paid on something. Tomorrow we are going to talk about what that is and what it looks like. If you look in your book, it says at the rank of silver, you are getting paid on levels 1 through 5. You are going to get paid your personal generation. Again, I'm going to dive into what this is tomorrow, but today just to understand you're getting compensated on it. You are going to be making your Unilevel payout, plus now at the rank of silver and above, you are going to be making a personal generation commission, which is 2.5%. We're going to talk about what that is tomorrow. And then you start getting paid generation bonuses and leadership bonuses. Now, at the rank of silver, you're going to be getting paid on generations 2 and 3. We're going to understand more about this tomorrow, but just know you get paid on generations 2 and 3. At the rank of gold, you get paid on generations 2 through 4. At the rank of platinum, 2 through 5. At the rank of diamond, 2 through 6. At the rank of crown diamond, 2 through 7. And at the rank of Royal Crown Diamond, 2 through 7 plus 8, you're going to be getting paid a little bit lesser percent on. Now, I'm not going to dive into what all of that is because we're going to go over that into great detail tomorrow. But what you need to look deep into my eyes and let me tell you is this is where it gets crazy fast. This is where the money starts to multiply and get bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? So, just an overview one more time. Today, after you get finished watching this video, I want you to feel comfortable just knowing and understanding what it takes to get to each of these ranks. If I could look you in the eyes and say, really quick, tell me, what does it take to get to silver? You should say 10,000 OGV, 2 legs at 4,000. Okay, what does it take to get to platinum? Oh, great. That's a great question, Monique. 100,000 OGV, and I need to have 4 legs at 8,000. I'm going to go high five. Way to go. The point of today's video is to just understand what it takes to get it to each rank, and let's wrap our brain around the Unilevel payout. In the next video tomorrow, we are going to be discussing what personal generations are, how you come up with that number and that percentage, and how you make it. And then we're going to be understanding what generations are and how you're compensated for the generations. So I hope that helped. This is very exciting stuff. This is where it gets fun. I love a good challenge, setting a good goal, saying I want to be this ranked by here, this by then. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So, all right, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and we will get them answered. But again, am so glad that you keep sticking with this and you are learning more about the compensation plan. Woo-woo. See you later. Bye.